lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Washington Commanders and our home team. The opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. All set to go now from the 35. They've got a man in motion. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's the one back on the handoff. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this, too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back to the well again. On the move, past the 40. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Going to the ground again on 1st. And now on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
Hey, that's a run that's all home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's first to be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket, and that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
To the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Patterson is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Look to build on that in the drives ahead.
How well they were eating up yards and first downs. You know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. Now he's past the 25. Cooper Kupp. And that is a touchdown. The Eagles take the lead on the first play of the drive. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Running down the left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead on the first play of the drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown to touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 10, Eagles 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Motion.
Back now, pressure coming. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
The 6-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 11.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Ready, set.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here. connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission in this series. He's the one driving it.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and long for him here. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 18. And an Austin.
First down, run with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. He does it. Touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
14. Commanders 10.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run here from the gun. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down. All set to go now from the 35. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Good for a Commanders first down. A gain of 15. And the Washington first down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Complete out to the right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
60 Bison.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. First and goal now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. Man in motion here.
Go.
Running it after the penalty. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's a screen to Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Second and very short, looking to pass. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
At the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
60 Let's go.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big game.
And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 17.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break. Motion man right is Smith. He's back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Eagles launches the return, goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Been glued to your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. It'll have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ready. 19. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Taking a shot deep here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Deommodore Lenoir. The Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Launch at the 40. Into the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That one's complete. Right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Number 6.
Offense in the hurry up
8
here.
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. The Commanders' rush brings him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Right here. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. He'll throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now bring the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Hey, you know by now, I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, look at one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
They give it to him again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
That's twice now. The runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Another carry for him. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 9-point advantage.
Touchdown, Washington.
It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 31, Eagles 21.
Wilson now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Airing it out to stop this drive. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
He's dropping back to throw.
27-yard line.
Finds a seam down the middle. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 31. Eagles 28.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this through the air. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready? 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Go!
Handoff now out of the gun. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Ball carrier. Nick Bosa on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
70 Lions.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 9, go!
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
For an Eagles first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Setting up to throw. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second and 3 now. On here with Will Shipley. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want to open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on first down. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On first down, they'll run. To the races, middle of the field. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth quarter lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 38, Eagles 35.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Working now from the gun. To the left and pulled in by Kupp. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Looking slant route complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Hold the ready.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Panther 11. Panther. Here we go. Dragon 60. 19 Lion.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
70.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in where it really mattered.
42. Commanders 38.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock, but not the big play they needed. Just a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Tight end going in motion here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's oh, the ball is loose again. Oh, and he nearly gives it right back on the same play. Good heads-up move there to jump right back on top of it.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
Let's go.
Design quarterback run here. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.